Well, I've said this before. I used to laugh, but now I think it's sad. I think he's being almost taken advantage of by the media. I think he's got I'm not an expert, but there's obviously some sort of disability that he has. And, I just think it's sad that I don't think he even knows he's being mocked. And frankly, he is being mocked. Now, the other thing he's got to be careful. If he took a limo paid for by WBT Radio, I'm not even sure he might have broke campaign laws.
He hasn't raised enough money to file a report yet, so nobody would know.
How can he has to be very careful that they asked him on the radio, if we pick you up in a limo, will you come? Well, little questions like that can get you in trouble.
It's
no one's asked that question from the media, by the way. If he could take a limousine paid for by a corporation.
Well, it would be an in-kind contribution.
Not from it's a corporation. You cannot accept contributions from a corporation.
We know that you've read those rules. You know those backwards and forwards.
No one's asked that, by the way. How did he pay for the limo?
Let's talk about your good buddy, a man who was hoping to end up in the U.S. Senate, Alvin Greene. This last week, he's always in the news. This last week, somebody with his party, he was at a restaurant. There was a Democratic event underway. They got into a fight. He was asked to leave the restaurant. What's the latest with Alvin down there in the Carolinas?
Well, I'll tell you, that was this past week with Alvin, and tomorrow it's full Monty with Alvin Greene in our studio. I've talked with Alvin, our official Summer Distraction 2010, probably 10 or 12 times this summer. We've talked about everything under the sun pertaining to this campaign. Tomorrow, he's coming up into the radio studio live. We're going to have a live video stream. Anybody can watch at 10 o'clock Eastern at WBT.com. And we're just going to talk about it all, truly A to Z, and we'll see what happens. As you know, Shannon, you've listened to those conversations. You never know how it's going to go with Alvin. But he does say he'll do a little dance to the Alvin Greene on the Scene rap tune.
I mean, that's the best tease for the live video stream of anything. I know that you're sending a limo for him, but it sounded like he maybe had, some rock star demands. Did he ask for the green M&Ms?
I don't know about the green M&Ms. Yeah, I had been kidding him for a couple of months. Hey, we'll send a limo if you come up for the interview, and he always said no. But then one day he said yeah, so now we're stuck sending the limo. And then he wanted to make sure that it was a stretch or a Hummer. So.
All right, Keith, we cannot wait to talk to you next week about how that big visit goes tomorrow. Thank you always for updating us from the Carolinas.
Sure. Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks, Keith.
When I say Alvin, you say Greene.
You ready? Here we go, Alvin.
When I say Alvin, you say Greene.
There you go. Hey, you have some moves there.
Everybody, 'cause I'm here.
Now, Dottie, aren't you going to dance with Alvin? Somebody's got to dance with Alvin.
And you want a big change in a major way.
There you go.
Alvin Greene on a
here we go.
Jobs, education, justice too.
All right.
My man Al knows what's best for you. So come together, party people. Both
is that the dance? Is that like the official Alvin Greene dance tune? Is it?
Not true. Will Greene's a new face in politics, and he don't show porno to college.
Now you're biting your lower lip there, Alvin. You're looking like a white guy at a wedding, biting your lower lip there. Knock that off. You can't do that. There you go. All right. When you're elected, will you do the Alvin Greene on the Scene rap tune dance in the Senate? Will you?
Yeah, maybe. We have to ask Harry Reid. We got to get on.
Ask Harry Reid.
Let me go to 803. 803, you're on One Black Man's View. Go ahead with your first name, question, or comment.
Yeah, this is Thomas calling from Charlotte.
Hey, what's going on, Thomas?
Not much. Actually, this Alvin Greene story, which is ironic about this, is that my ex-girlfriend was an attorney up in Durham. She's from Manning, South Carolina. She went to school with him. And so,
is she?
Yeah. She was actually two grades behind him. And she said that he has a disability. He was on he was in like one of those learning disability classes. Yeah, because she said that when he was in school, he took that the proverbial yellow bus, the little yellow bus where he had special classes he went to and all that stuff. And she is like 31, and she's an attorney up at Merritt Fleet by Wilson Wharf, up Corner Pool. So, and she told me that, because as soon as I heard about it, I say, what is going on in your hometown? And she's like, I know, I've been getting phone calls about it. She said, I guess I'm not the most successful coming out of Manning at this point anymore. But yeah.